Stoves drafted in 2009, played a couple games in 2010, made the full leap to the Dub in 2011. Had an opportunity to play in a Memorial Cup. A lot of experience, a lot of good times here. It seemed like things just kind of flew by.
Yeah, when you're a young guy, you hear the 20s after the season talk about how you got to soak everything in from the first time you're there till your last game. And it's down to my last 2 games now. I've played 261 games, and it's like they said, it just flies by. That's a quarter of my life that's gone, and it's some of the best years that I've had in my life, and they're coming to an end, and I got to make the next step to whatever I have in the future. But the last 2 games, it's going to be a tough weekend for me, and for Sammy too. It's his last 2 games, and we're kind of going through it together, and it's going to be a tough weekend.
That a kid, nice shot. Oh yeah, Zager. Woohoo!
What best describes Stovin as just the person he is?
You know what? I would just describe him as just one of the kindest people I ever have met, and he's always there to help you out when you need it, and I could point out a lot of stories when I broke my arm, and he came over and delivered some Tim Hortons to me in the morning after that, or one time I locked myself in my basement and he came and busted down the door to help me escape. So there's been some funny times and some times when I've needed him, and he's been there for me. So it's gonna be tough losing him.
It's a unique situation where someone joins us at the age of 15, sticks right through to the end of the 20-year-old year. Not only us, but any WHL organization. And so we've had the privilege to have Brett here the whole time. And when he first got here from Manitoba, a skinny little kid who needed to eat a little bit more and work out a little bit more, and just to see him develop into the outstanding role model and adult he is today has been outstanding.
Can't express how good it's been in Saskatoon here. The organization has been unbelievable, from trainer Spike to Hilty that I had, James, the coaches I've had here, the fans that when I go out in the public, and the fans, the support they have for us is unbelievable. And it's one of the top-notch organizations in the league, and saying goodbye to an organization like this it's never easy. And we've had guys that got traded here and said they've been on 3-4 teams before, and there's nothing like it here. So obviously I'm going to miss it, and there's going to be a lot of good memories coming away from here.
He leads by example on and off the ice. He's always doing the right things, and for us leaders that are coming back, we got to take a page out of his book, because there's big shoes to fill when it comes to being captain next year, and you know what? He's just a great guy, and I can't say enough about him.
There's a reason he wears a C on his jersey. I mean, not too many people have that special capability to lead on and off the ice like Brett's been able to do, and he's been a pillar for the Saskatoon Blades organization, the community. We talk about developing a blade factor in our players and seeing a blade factor, and everything that Brett Stovin brings to the organization is exemplified in that. He's a character guy on and off the ice, the first guy to be able to volunteer to go out to any community event at any time of day, regardless of if he just played 3-3, and then get back on and help load the bus and help on the ice and stick up for his teammates and score that big goal when needed. He's a special player that we're just proud to have had for the last 5 years, and we wish him nothing but the best in the future.
I think next year it comes down to kind of decisions I got in the summer here, whether I decide to go pro or whether I decide to go CIS. I know I've been taking school since I've been here, so obviously school is something that I'm kind of looking at, and it just depends on what kind of offers I get for pro and things like that.